State.
Yeah, hard one tonight. I think all you can really ask from your guys is that they, at the end of it, that they left everything they had on the field, and, you look at the end of a 12-hour day, and, we got bases loaded, and got a chance in those last two innings. You got guys that, like Jake Beatty coming in there at the end, throwing some really significant pitches, 2 weather delays. Kind of the epitome of who we are. We just needed 2 more runs, but just super, super proud of my group. So many guys that have impacted this program that won't wear our jersey anymore, that, through whether it was their 6 years in our program or 1 year in our program, there's just so many guys that have made an impact on the fabric of our program that I'm gonna miss them. It's just it's a really special group. I've been connected since day one. Earlier in the week we asked the question about how did losing game 1 and how did that prepare us last year to go into this year, and part of it was that I thought that we were kind of a continuation the whole year, even though there's some different pieces in it. And I think that's what that's truly an example of, is the people that are here bought into how we do it and who we are, and just I'm really proud to be the baseball coach.
Coach Banks Tolley's had so many big hits for you. Came through the big one in the second inning.
Yeah, he's a special player. He's one of those guys that was with us, has just been with us for this year, and will go down as one of the Mountaineer greats that's ever put on our uniform. I don't have his final statistics in front of me, but single season career home run record, single season RBI record added to that today. Fantastic center fielder, and I truly hope that he gets an opportunity to play this game beyond this season. He has impacted our program in a lot of ways, and not only that, just he's a great teammate, loves his teammates, loves the game, loves to play, loves his family. Great young man.
Coach Scott Kermit, WDAM. When Banks was coming to App State, how did that kind of come across? He's from close to our area. I was just curious about that.
Yeah, we were, we wanted to bring in a center fielder out of the portal last year, and his video kind of came across social media. He hit a couple of home runs last summer in the North Woods League, and through his tweet or whatever, kind of explained that he was looking for a new home from Ole Miss, and Britt Johnson saw it, reached out to him, got his contact information, and really that evening got on the phone with him for the first time, which led to a series of things. Thinking back to that time, it was really, really cool. So obviously the North Woods League plays pretty much all night games, so I'm sitting in Eastern Standard Time, so I'm probably talking to him probably 12 midnight, maybe 12:30 in the morning. And the first thing I just asked how the night went. The first thing he told me is they won. And I think in this culture, this age, just a summer league game, or just a game in the North Woods League, or just a game in the Coastal Plains League. And the first thing he told me was that his team won. And I really kind of had to dig it out of him how he did. But it just went on a series of things from there. He hadn't played a whole lot at Ole Miss, so what he wanted to do was he didn't want to miss a game that whole summer. And you can kind of watch him here. He loves to play. They were in a playoff run, so our visit, oddly enough, was over Zoom, and met his family. His family was up there watching him play for the summer, so got to Zoom with him there. He had already previously visited App State as a soccer player out of high school, so he had seen our campus, so there wasn't anything he really needed to see. So it was really more just personal on the connection side of it. But yeah, it's just it was a virtual visit, and it was a good one. It impacted our program in a really great way.
When you make a connection like that, just for a year-long transfer, it's kind of that feeling like after all the time, you kind of wish you had more. Or I don't know.
Absolutely. I think that in this day, he's a special player. I think that you just have to have a high level of communication and transparency, and You got to have a lot of feedback from the guys that are kind of going up, and you know, one of the things we try to talk about a lot is maturity, and you know, even if you get out, like trying to talk to the next guy. I thought we kind of let him stay in there, have a little bit too much success without a little bit of fight in there, but he has a lot to do with that. Just a super talented kid, and yeah, he did really well tonight.
Sam Clark with the Hattiesburg American. Just recently I saw the Southern Miss guys about the rain delays and you know what they were doing to kill the time each of the delays. So I'm wondering, for you personally, I mean, what were you doing the first delay and then also the second one when you went back to the hotel?
Yeah, well, number one is, you know, I think that you're just trying to keep everybody's spirits up, you know, even the first delay we were up and the second delay we were down. I think just in general, you can have that sense of getting tired, you know, and so I think for me, it was just kind of how do you manage the day, you know, when you're interacting with your team, making sure that they're staying up and moving around, and the pitchers, obviously we brought Trey back after the first delay. And, you know, just kind of timing out his throwing sessions in the tunnel back here and making sure our position players are, you know, staying where they need to stay, whether it's a dynamic warm-up or just a static stretch in the hallway. Once we made the decision to go back to the hotel, one of the big points was just not letting the guys go to sleep, not letting them get a nap. Last year we played Southern Miss in this exact game and won the game to push the if necessary, and in between that game we went back to the hotel and probably rested a little bit too much, so we kind of wanted to learn from our mistakes in that. So we tried to keep them up and just engaged, and through the conversations and communication with not only Southern Miss but the conference through that. Thought the guys did great. Thought they came out with great energy, and you know, in the, whatever the 10th, 11th, and 12th hour of baseball in the day. I thought they were fantastic. You know, I made a comment a couple of days ago, I think after the first win, that you know, the game honors toughness, and I thought that we showed that. I thought we were very, very resilient, and the way we went about our business, not only in this tournament but in the 12-hour day. I thought our guys left it all on the field.
Andrew Abity, Pine Belt Sports. Kind of bounce off that question. What did you just do with your time personally after you guys get settled in and head back to the hotel?
First, just went up and connected with my family real quick. So my wife and two of my three kids are here, so just kind of connected with them real quick. My wife and I just went down and we just kind of told our team kind of where to hang out in our team meeting room or in the lobby. So we just wanted to get out and interact with them and keep moving around, just so we could, you know, because we knew once we got the phone call it was going to be pretty quick, even though we're right down the road here. Just wanted to make sure that, you know, we're keeping everybody. Had a couple of card games going on in the meeting room, and just went down and got a sub with the team and just kind of connected with them. So that's pretty normal. I think when we're in the hotel together, we're always kind of associating with one another. So, but yeah, just wanted to make sure that, you know, we're providing good energy for the team and, you know, being there if they needed us.